Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio.
Oh!
Right in the middle of the
my number two
weekly top. Right in the middle of the weekly.
I'm ready
top
for my
three.
number two.
All right, so the weekly top three is what we're doing.
My number two.
Cosplays we want to see.
No, my number two.
Allegedly, we're at Corey's number two. So take it away, sweetheart.
No, I thought we were gonna do Nico's.
No, Nico already did his three and two.
Nico did number two.
Give us your number
so
two.
So is it my number two?
I will pluck that gray hair out of your beard.
So what I want for my number two is sort of a group one. I want
my number one's a group one.
I want the more obscure X-Men.
Okay.
When people do X-Men, we only see like 4 X-Men.
Wolverine.
We see Wolverine. We see some Storms.
Right.
We see a lot of Psylocks.
A
lot of Jubilees,
which we're not mad about. This year we saw some Jubilees.
The worst character ever.
I think it's because she got some movie love this year, and that kind of is a little bit easier costume. You could do that.
Last year?
You could buy some clothes.
So while we're talking about Jubilee, real quick,
yeah.
I was speaking with the Eleanor Gravesley this week.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know her as Elle Graves.
Yes.
We were talking about different cosplays and stuff, and she's like, "Man, that's why she wants to get into some comic book stuff, but she's got to get stuff she likes." And so I was like, "Look, here's an easy costume, and it's a character that I super hate, but you could really I feel like you particularly can make this costume just banging." And so I sent her a picture of Jubilee. And she's like, "Oh my god, I love that character. She's so awesome." I was like, "She's so horrible." But she's like, "Yes, I'm doing that." So
you tell her it's one of Corey DLG's favorite X-Men.
So exclusive from Joey Savage.
Yeah.
You guys can thank me later when it comes out.
Did you just ruin her thing?
No, she's like, "I'm gonna make it in between costumes. It's super easy, and then I'm gonna debut it."
Yeah.
So
look at that.
Sweet. All right, so continue.
You know she's not Asian, right?
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, Julie's Asian. You were like, she'd be a perfect Jubilee.
She's got the short black hair going on right now. She does the makeup extremely well, and she's got some big tatas, and so she can go crazy.
Look, there's not a requirement.
Okay,
you can cosplay whatever you want.
It's cosplay. You can do whatever you want, bro.
But those are pretty much the ones we typically see. I'd like to see
come on, man.
I'd like to see some better So I've never seen an angel or an archangel.
No, I haven't either.
That would be cool.
Nope.
The wings is what makes it hard for people.
Right.
But I've seen some of the... What are those things from, Doctor Who?
Right.
Those
yeah.
statues?
Angels?
Yeah.
I've seen people do those.
Yeah, so you could do it.
People do the wings for, the Nintendo characters and stuff. So,
right, so you could do angels.
You could even do the archangel and just do the little half metal wings that he walks around in the movie with before he flies. You don't see Maggot or Marrow.
Yeah, you probably won't see Maggot.
Generation X.
Marrow would be cool to see.
Generation X kind of had uniforms, where they're all similar.
Yeah, you see a lot of Emma Frost. Tons of Emma Frost.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of Storms, per se. Storm could be a character because she has so many different costume changes and hairstyles.
You could do a lot.
Really dope stuff.
You could do 7 different Storms.
You very occasionally see Jean Grey, and I think it's because their costumes are so complicated.
Right, maybe.
But I'd like to see some Jean Greys.
You don't see a whole lot of rogues either.
No, you don't. I'm starting to, and I think people have kind of caught on to the fact there aren't a lot of rogues. I feel like cosplayers kind of make signature characters that they're known for doing.
Right, no, they do. They find a couple characters, they nail it down, or maybe it's their favorite characters. But in reality, a lot of these cosplays, they're the same costumes.
Yeah.
And they're just... it's the ones that come up with stuff that you don't normally see that you're like, holy jeez, that's great.
I would love to see some Age of Apocalypse costumes or versions. But yeah, so I feel like the X-Men are very underappreciated for being such a big deal.
Being such a big deal, yeah. Because as we were thinking about this, so some of the female characters, let's just say female characters, right? Most of your female characters that you see is a lot of DC females.
Yeah.
You get a lot of Wonder Womans, you get a lot of Harley Quinns, a lot of
Harley Quinn is
Poison Ivies. You get a lot of Catwoman.
Yeah.
You get a lot of those. You don't, and when you go to Marvel, you're gonna get a lot of Emma Frost, a lot of Spider-Gwen here lately,
which I don't mind.
Yeah, which we don't mind. Some Psylocke because of the sexy costume.
Right.
But really,
I still don't understand how they go to the bathroom if they're wearing a Psylocke costume.
But really, honestly, you get a lot of Black Canaries, Black Cats.
Yep.
Most of the female cosplays come from the DC side, I feel like.
I think it's because they have so many variations,
Possibly.
but also they have the
lot of Wonder Womans, man.
Yeah, I feel like they have the more well-known.
Probably.
I was gonna say stronger characters, but that's not it. They have the more well-known characters.
Right.
That's true. That's true.
Well, look at it. There's not a lot of female Avengers. You see a lot of
Black Widow. That's it.
Yeah, you got Black Widow and Wasp, but you got a lot of females from the DC villain side that pretty big deal.
That have all been in different medias.
Right. So we'll just jump to my number 2. My number 2 is a female character from the Marvel Universe.
Oh, all right.
I've only seen this character one time in any kind of cosplay, but I would love to see like a souped up, sexy version of the Scarlet Witch. Like that costume would be dope. I've seen like the only time I saw anyone, I think Ivy Doom Kitty cosplayed it one time, and then I seen it.
The Bigfoot was right over there. I seen it.
The movie version. I've seen one of those before. But like
that's just more regular clothes.
Yeah,
Right.
really, honestly. But a lot of some of the classical versions where she's scantily clad with that little like head-looking piece
The
thing,
headdress
and the
thing?
cape. Oh man, that'd be so awesome.
So there was a version in the 90s
Okay.
that would be pretty easy for someone to do. It was essentially like yoga pants and like a small red dress over it
Right.
with some like cutouts on the side. I feel like that would be a pretty easy version to do.
Yeah, but I want to see me some Scarlet Witch. I love Scarlet Witch. She's a great character.
Yeah, she's pretty worthless.
She's awesome.
As she destroys all of humankind.
Right, like she's either the most powerful person you've ever met or like the worst person you've ever met. Like
Right.
there's no in between with her.
She's definitely the type of female I go
I
after.
can change probabilities.
Mentally broken. Mentally broken. She's either A, gonna cook me breakfast, or B, slap me with the frying pan. Like,
Right.
She's gonna go 0 to crazy in a matter of seconds.
Or use her powers to change reality and create kids that you guys never really made.
Yeah,
That happened.
Wild.
that happened.
That happened.
Oh, House of M. I love that storyline. Love it. All right, so Nico, you're number 1.
Ultron.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one to do, but it would be.
It'd be a
super
tough
cool.
one, but it'd be so cool. There's
Which
so
version?
many. Oh, there's a lot of them I like. I really like 8 or like 6 arms if you want to go like crazy.
Super crazy.
Look
Super
like
freak, super freak.
Shiva the Destroyer.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
So like, there's so many good Ultron designs that I really like. I mean, if you really wanted to go simple, you could do like the Crimson Cowl Ultron, just have like the mask,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where
like
they-
the big red coat.
yeah, that would be easy to do. I really like the version from the movie. Like he looked really good.
He did
Yeah,
like
he did.
Ultron
He did.
Prime.
Yeah, he looked super good.
And it was all buffed out with the
Yeah.
vibranium.
What did he say? Someone's been juicing up.
Oh,
with
someone's been
vibranium.
juicing.
Oh man, I love Tony Stark. You know, with the con, there was literally an entire panel on the life of Tony Stark.
Was there really?
Yeah, there was
Oh.
a panel that has like the life of Tony Stark, not Iron Man, but just the life of Tony
I
Stark.
can't say enough how much people should really go to some of these panels.
Yeah, they're
and
fun.
They do some cool things, and they touch on some cool things. And the panels are a really unique experience to each con.
Mhm.
So if you ever go to a con, if you're going more than one day, if you're only going one day, stay on the floor, have a great time.
Right.
If you're going more than one day,
Check out a panel.
check out a panel or two. Find something that interests you and check it out because they are. That's my public service announcement. They're pretty cool.
Public
They're
service.
all
announcement.
really cool. I mean, I got to participate in my first panel.
I know
Yeah,
you
yeah.
hosted the Doctor Who panel on a show you've never seen.
On a show I've never seen.
Co-hosted.
Co-hosted with Zach.
That was awesome.
We were there, and
That was cool, man. Yeah,
Zach had to
that's
walk
great.
out of the room, and I did my stand-up comedy bit.
Did
of,
you?
I'm really terrible at comedy. Also, I've never seen this show, and be confident in yourself, and you'll get on the stage.
There you go.
Where'd Zach go?
I think he went to go get some water.
Some water.
Some water.
All right, so we gotta keep rolling here.
Yeah,
Corey,
all right.
you're number 1.
So my number one is anything from Overwatch. I
Yeah.
think because they're just now starting to cosplay some of those Overwatch
It
characters.
hasn't been out that long.
Yeah, no, I
About
think
a
we're about to hit a year.
Right, so no.
So you're starting to see. I mean, at Shreveport we saw Lucio,
that
the guy on the skates.
That one was really good.
That was a really good one.
that cosplay and video was up on our YouTube page.
And they've started to sell the bodysuits. So all the girls are doing the Mika one,
Right.
Diva.
Diva, which is my favorite. That's the one I play as in the game. That's the only one I'm even any good at. It's the little girl who drives the giant tank robot.
Yeah.
But there's so many cool characters in there. You're starting to see the what's the girl's name who heals people,
Oh, Mercy.
and then you're starting to see the the Widowmaker, the sniper girl
The Widowmaker.
who has a really sexy costume.
That's cool.
But
like
yeah, all the Overwatch stuff, so many cool characters, such a deep story, such a fun game. Those I'm not gonna get mad if people dress up as
No,
those guys.
you shouldn't. I think you'll start to see more of that.
I think so too.
My number 1 is something that is very dear to my heart.
Oh, okay.
Now, I've been a fan of the G.I. Joe
Oh,
Oh yeah.
my entire life.
I was gonna wait and say Bishop Cable
Yeah.
No,
together.
I've seen those before, but I really want to see. I'm all about. To me, cosplay is mostly like females. Like I just want to see besides Krang. But I want to see more of the female G.I. Joe characters. Like, I've seen the Baroness. Some people have cosplayed her. But there's just so many other good ones. Like, there's Lady J, and there's Scarlet.
There was a Scarlet and Lady J walking through.
Yeah, I saw that, and that's what got me. I was like, man, it was a dope costume.
Yeah.
Like, it was on point.
Yeah.
But they also make some sexy versions. So let's get that out, ladies. Let's see some sexy G.I. Joes.
Stretch your sexy bones.
Stretch your sexy bones. And carry that AK-47 at the same time.
Whoa.
Holla at your boy.
Whoa.
Or, what's the other one? Jinx. She'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Which was played by the chick who plays Elektra in the Daredevil series.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is the same girl.
She's really
The
hot.
more you know.
So
And
goofy.
knowing is half the battle.
That's what I would do.
G.I. Joe.
If I cosplayed as a G.I. Joe, I'd do the rainbow over me, and then it'd say, now you know. And just have that, like, floating over me.
I really feel like at some con we should cosplay together. I mean,
Zach already cosplayed as me.
I know that photo is up on the Facebook page.
One of the most accurate cosplays I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, we should come up with like a group cosplay one year and show up.
I want someone to cosplay as Blink from Age of Apocalypse.
See, I don't know why that wasn't
should
your
just
like
do it
number 1,
yourself.
2, or 3.
That should be, well, it was kind of lumped in with the X-Men, that's why I felt like not doing it
But
as
you
a
didn't
one.
mention her. Here's the
No.
thing about Corey. He will tell you up and down that his favorite character is Blink, yet he
favorite
never
X-Men.
puts her.
No, his favorite X-Men is Blink.
Right.
because
He'll
it makes a
never
difference.
put her in any kind of top 3 he does. Like, I've never seen it, except for the one that was like not even favorite female character is what she's
No,
there.
no, because she's rather underdeveloped. She's
You're-
not.
She's okay. There was so much I wanted to say right there, and I held back because we're on radio. This is not the after hours.
She's not my favorite character because they just don't. They don't do anything with her.
No, they really don't. They could.
Other than Age of Apocalypse,
Just do a Blink solo book. Just write it right now.
and like they did a whole thing with Exiles, but I don't know how to handle that in continuity because she doesn't really. She's
Right.
from an alternate reality and it doesn't count.
Maybe you should write it.
Oh, if she gets a new power, she can now teleport between dimensions. There you go.
Well,
Done.
they put a bracelet on and like now you can go anywhere. And then
Exactly.
also the whole point was if you fail, you die, and if you succeed, you die.
So
Awesome.
What's awesome is we're jumping out to a break.
Yep.
And we'll come back to the Nico segment. You're listening to Nerd Thug Radio.
Ooh.